right. Hello, Rhiannon, and welcome back. So we've talked a little bit about this already. And so we thought what we would tap on today is sometimes you end up kind of creating more problems by avoiding the situation. And so what this could look like is sometimes you might be afraid to open mail. If you don't know what it is, you might be afraid to check your bank account. And then what happens is that it creates all of these negative feelings and self-judgment that comes along with it. And so in feeling out of control about the situation, you're trying to control it by not dealing with it. And then, of course, that could create all sorts of other problems like late fees or whatever, just because, we're not looking at it. And what we want to try to get into is like the idea that it could be neutral. It could be, even something positive, but we're not even allowing ourselves to have that possibility because we've already come up with all these, scenarios of what it could be. So let's just get into that. Okay, so let's just start tapping on the side of the hand. So I think let's start with the phrase I don't want to create more problems, because I'm not dealing with it. How intense does that resonate with you right now?
Yeah, I don't want to create more problems. That's a strong feeling. Yeah, that's definitely like a 7+ right now.
Okay. I think the idea of I don't want to look at it. I don't
Mhm.
want to look at it. I can't deal with it.
Yeah,
Okay. So
yeah.
let's go
I
there.
don't
'Cause I
want
feel
to
like
add something I can't handle. Even just saying it brings it up a notch.
exactly. Okay, good. So let's start there. Okay, so deep breath in through your nose, out through your mouth. All right. Even though
Even though
I don't want to create more money problems,
I don't want to create more money problems,
and yet I'm avoiding looking at them.
yet I'm avoiding looking at them.
Maybe I'm not looking at my bank account.
Maybe I'm not checking my bank account.
Maybe I have unopened mail that I'm not willing to look at.
Maybe I have unopened mail I'm not looking at.
Because the fact is,
Because the fact is,
I'm afraid that it could be a bill.
I'm afraid it could be a bill.
And I'm afraid that looking at my bank account is going to show me that I don't have enough money.
I'm afraid checking the bank account will show me there's not enough money,
And I feel really scared about that.
and can feel really scared about that.
Maybe I feel panicked.
Maybe I feel panicked,
And so I'm avoiding it.
so I'm avoiding it,
I'm not looking at it.
not looking at it.
I don't want to see.
I don't want to see.
Because if I don't look at it,
If I don't look at it,
I feel somehow I'm protecting myself.
somehow I'm protecting myself,
I'm trying to get control,
trying to keep control.
but I'm definitely not.
Definitely not.
Because this is making me more out of control.
This is definitely making me more out of control.
Because I don't even have the information.
I don't have the information.
I can't even decide what I'm going to do.
I can't decide what to do.
Because I'm just being an ostrich and sticking my hand in the sand, my head in the sand.
Just being an ostrich, sticking my head in the sand.
And even though I don't want to create problems for myself,
Even though I don't want to create more problems for myself,
but I'm not dealing with it, so I am.
I'm not, but by not dealing with it, I am.
I deeply and completely
I deeply and completely
love, honor, and forgive myself.
love, honor, and forgive myself,
Even though
even though
I'm really judging myself.
I'm really judging myself.
Because I feel like I can't handle it.
I feel like I can't handle it.
I'm not looking at it,
Not looking at it,
not checking what the situation is.
not checking what the situation actually is,
I'm just trying to protect myself.
just protecting myself.
Part of me thinks this is how I stay safe.
Part of me thinks this is how I stay safe.
But the reality is, I don't have any idea what's going on.
But the reality is, I don't have any idea what's going on.
And I know I'm probably making it worse.
I'm probably making it worse.
And I'm really judging myself
I'm really judging myself.
because I feel really irresponsible.
It feels irresponsible.
Feels totally reckless.
It feels reckless.
This is not the way to deal with this.
This is not the way to deal with this.
I know that I'm being reckless by not checking.
I know I'm being reckless by not checking.
Makes me really frustrated.
It makes me really frustrated.
Maybe I'm angry at myself
Maybe I'm angry at myself.
because I just don't want to look.
I just don't want to look.
And I know that what I'm doing is stupid,
I know that what I'm doing is stupid.
but I'm just scared
I'm just scared.
because I don't know what's in those envelopes.
I don't know what's in those envelopes.
I don't know how much money I have in my bank account.
I don't know how much is in the bank.
And I'm just assuming it's going to be bad.
I'm just assuming it's going to be bad.
And even though I'm just assuming the worst,
Even though I'm assuming the worst,
probably creating more money problems for myself,
probably creating more problems for myself.
trying to keep myself safe.
I am trying to keep myself safe.
But now I'm judging myself.
But now I'm judging myself.
I deeply and completely
I deeply and completely
love, honor, and forgive myself.
love, honor, and forgive myself.
I tap to the points. I'm not checking.
Not checking.
I don't know what's in there.
I don't know what's in there.
I am scared to look.
I am scared, to look.
Somehow I think I'm protecting myself,
Somehow I think I'm protecting myself,
but I'm probably creating more problems.
but I'm probably creating more problems.
This is so reckless.
It's very reckless.
This is so irresponsible of me.
This is so irresponsible of me.
Why am I doing this?
Why am I doing this?
This is so stupid.
This is stupid.
What is wrong with me?
What is wrong with me?
I know this is not helping.
I know this is not helping,
And I'm really judging myself
and I'm really judging myself.
because the longer I wait,
The longer I wait,
the more problems I'm probably creating.
the more problems I'm probably creating.
But I'm just feeling really anxious about this.
I'm just feeling really anxious about this.
It makes me feel frustrated with myself.
And it makes me feel frustrated with myself.
It makes me feel really angry.
It makes me feel really angry.
This is not the adult thing to do.
And it's not the adult thing to do.
This is not the responsible thing to do.
It's not the responsible thing to do.
People who are good with finances check their bank accounts.
People who are good with finances check their accounts.
People who are good with finances open their mail.
People who are good with finances open their mail.
So maybe this is just evidence
Maybe this is just evidence
that I'm just not good with my money.
that I'm not good with my money.
And that feels really crappy
And that feels really crappy.
because I want to do better.
I want to do better.
I want to allow myself to have new experiences.
I want to allow myself to have new experiences.
I want to allow myself positive surprises too,
I want to allow myself positive surprises too,
or just neutral ones.
even neutral ones.
But I'm creating negative patterns for myself
But I'm creating negative patterns for myself
by doing the same thing I always did.
by doing the same thing I always did.
And I know this is not helping me.
I know this is not helping me.
It makes me so angry and frustrated.
It makes me so angry and frustrated.
I mean, why am I doing this?
Why am I doing this?
I'm too scared to look.
Too scared to look.
I'm too scared to look.
Too scared to look.
What if it's a huge bill?
What if it's a huge bill?
What if I can't cover it?
What if I can't cover it?
What if it's going to take all the money in my bank account?
What if it takes all the money in my account?
What if I go more in debt?
What if I go more in debt?
It feels so out of control.
It feels out of control.
I can't control what's in the envelopes,
I cannot control what's in the envelopes.
but I'm assuming that it's bad.
I'm just assuming that it's bad.
So I'm trying to protect myself
I'm trying to protect myself
from any bad feelings
from any bad feelings
by not looking.
by not looking.
I'm not looking.
I'm not looking.
I don't want to look.
I don't want to look.
It could be really bad.
It could be really bad.
I'm assuming the absolute worst,
I'm assuming the absolute worst,
and I'm judging myself
and I'm judging myself
because I know this is irresponsible.
because I know it's irresponsible
This is not good behavior.
and it's not good behavior.
This is not helping me.
It's not helping me.
Why am I doing this?
Why am I doing this?
Why am I being reckless?
Why am I being reckless?
How am I supposed to change
How am I supposed to change
if I keep doing the same thing?
if I keep doing the same thing?
But I feel really scared.
But I feel really scared.
And the more time I don't look,
The more time I don't look,
the more I feel panicked.
the more I feel panicked.
The more I'm worried about late fees.
The more I'm worried about late fees,
The more I'm worried there really isn't enough.
and the more I'm worried there really isn't enough.
I'm creating all of this fear for myself.
I'm creating fear for myself.
I'm creating worry for myself.
I'm creating worry for myself.
Maybe there's nothing in those envelopes.
Maybe there's nothing.
Maybe it's a privacy notice change.
Yeah, maybe it's a notice change.
Maybe it's something like a address confirmation.
Maybe it's an address confirmation.
I have no idea what's in those envelopes.
I have no idea what's in there.
Could totally be nothing,
It could be nothing,
but I'm not even checking.
but I'm not even checking.
Just trying to keep myself safe.
Just trying to keep myself safe,
But I'm creating fear and worry.
yet creating fear and worry.
I'm creating panic and worry for myself.
Creating panic and worry.
I'm creating self-judgment.
I'm creating self-judgment,
I'm really blaming myself.
and I'm really blaming myself.
I'm really feeling bad about myself because of this.
Really feeling bad because of this.
This is not helping my positive mindset.
And this is not helping my positive mindset.
It's not letting me believe that there could be a good outcome.
It's not allowing for a good outcome.
This is not a helpful mindset.
It's not a helpful mindset.
How can I believe in abundance?
How can I believe in abundance
I keep doing things the same old way.
if I keep doing things the same old way?
So maybe I could shift this.
Maybe I can shift this.
What if I get curious instead?
What if I get curious instead?
What if it's just a letter?
What if it's just a letter?
What if it's absolutely nothing important?
What if it's absolutely nothing important?
What if it was something that even could be good?
What if it was something that's even good?
What if I'm creating this whole thing in my head?
And what if I'm creating this whole thing in my head?
What if I'm just making it worse
What if I'm just making it worse?
when there's nothing to be worried about?
There's nothing to be worried about.
I'm going to be open to that idea.
I do want to be open to that idea.
Because what if there's nothing to worry about?
What if there's nothing to worry about?
That could also be true.
It could also be true.
What if it's even I get some money back?
What if it's even getting money back?
What if it was a good surprise?
It could be a good surprise. What if it was a good surprise?
I'm going to allow myself to entertain that idea.
I'll allow myself to entertain that idea.
So I'm releasing some of this fear.
I'm releasing some of this fear.
I'm releasing the need to beat myself up.
I'm releasing the need to beat myself up.
I'm allowing myself to be curious.
And I'm allowing myself to be curious.
I'm releasing some of the stress about the situation.
Releasing the stress of the situation.
I'm allowing myself to feel calmer.
allowing myself to feel calmer,
I'm releasing the anxiety about the situation.
releasing the anxiety about the situation,
I'm allowing myself to believe that neutral or positive things are also possible.
allowing myself to believe that neutral and positive things are also possible.
There are all sorts of possibilities.
There are all sorts of possibilities.
Good things can happen too.
Good things could happen too.
I have to look at those envelopes,
I'll have to look at those envelopes,
but I don't want to look at those envelopes,
but I don't want to.
but I know I should
I know I should,
because I need to be open to what's inside.
so that I can be open to what's inside.
Maybe I could handle it.
Maybe I can handle it.
Maybe I could manage it.
Maybe I could manage it.
Maybe it's not as bad as I think.
Maybe it's not as bad as I think.
Maybe it's neutral.
Maybe it's neutral.
I'm giving myself permission to believe it could be neutral.
I'm giving myself permission to believe it could be neutral.
Anything could be in those envelopes.
Anything could be in there.
So I'm releasing the fear,
So I'm releasing the fear,
releasing the anxiety,
releasing the anxiety,
releasing the panic,
releasing the panic,
releasing the need to hide,
releasing the need to hide,
releasing the need to avoid,
releasing the need to avoid,
releasing the need to run away,
releasing the need to run away,
and create all this self-judgment for myself.
and creating self-judgment for myself.
I don't need that.
Don't need that.
I deserve more compassion and kindness.
I deserve more compassion and kindness.
And I'm learning new habits.
And I am learning new habits.
And I need to start with this.
I need to start with this.
Maybe it's keeping me safe,
Maybe it's keeping me safe,
but maybe that's a misunderstanding
but that could be a misunderstanding
because I'm just creating more problems.
because it's just creating more problems.
Maybe I can allow myself to be stronger about this.
Maybe I can allow myself to be stronger about this.
Maybe I can allow myself to confront this
Maybe I can allow myself to confront this.
because maybe I could handle it.
Maybe I could handle it.
Maybe it's not as bad as I think
Maybe it's not as bad as I think
because I am learning new skills
because I am learning new skills.
and I am learning new ways of doing things.
I'm learning new ways to do things.
That doesn't mean I might not get stuck,
It doesn't mean I might not get stuck,
but I can still move forward
but I can still move forward
because I can handle change.
because I can handle change.
I can handle positive things instead.
I could handle positive things
Instead of creating more problems for myself,
instead of creating more problems for myself.
because I deserve good things.
I deserve good things.
I deserve to allow new things into my life.
I deserve to myself. I deserve to allow new things in my life.
Because I know I can handle positive changes.
I know I can handle positive changes.
So I'm allowing myself to be calm.
So I'm allowing myself to be calm.
I'm allowing myself to be peaceful.
I'm allowing myself to be peaceful.
I'm allowing myself to be curious.
I'm allowing myself to be curious.
I give myself permission to be centered.
I give myself permission to be centered.
I give myself permission to be curious.
I give myself permission to be curious.
I choose to be calm,
I choose to be calm.
choosing to release the worry and panic,
Choosing to release the worry and panic.
choosing to release the self-judgment.
Choosing to release the self-judgment.
I'm choosing to confront the situation,
Choosing to confront the situation.
choosing to be empowered.
Choosing to be empowered.
I'm choosing to handle this
I'm choosing to handle this.
Choosing to handle this.
I'm choosing to handle this.
I don't need to run away.
I don't need to run away.
I don't need to avoid things.
I don't need to avoid things.
I need to confront this to grow.
I need to confront this to grow.
I'm allowing myself to confront these situations
I'm allowing myself to confront these situations
because I'm a strong person
because I'm a strong person.
and I've dealt with plenty of confrontations in the past.
I've dealt with confrontations in the past.
And I know I got through that.
I know I got through that.
So I'm allowing myself to be different this time.
So I'm allowing myself to be different this time.
I'm allowing myself to check my bank account
Allowing myself to check my accounts
while being calm and centered.
while being calm and centered.
I'm allowing myself the strength
I'm allowing myself the strength
to check my bank account without any fear.
to check my bank account without any fear.
I'm allowing myself the strength
I'm allowing myself the strength
to open my mail.
to open my mail.
I'm allowing myself the strength
I'm allowing myself the strength
to check those emails I haven't wanted to look at.
to check the emails I haven't wanted to look at.
Being informed is safe for me.
Being informed is safe for me.
Being informed is more helpful for me.
Being informed is more helpful for me.
Being informed is good for me.
Being informed is good for me.
I can confront that
I can confront that
because I'm making small changes in my life.
because I'm making small changes in my life.
I don't have to avoid things
I don't have to avoid things.
because I'm learning and growing.
I'm learning and growing.
I'm learning new skills.
I'm learning new skills.
And information is power.
Information is power.
And when I have the information,
When I have the information,
I can make the right decisions
I can make the right decision.
and I can be responsible
I can be responsible
and I can make good financial decisions.
and I can make good financial decisions.
I can handle it.
I can handle it.
I'm strong.
I'm strong
I'm learning and growing.
and I'm learning and growing
And I'm smart.
and I'm smart
And I can learn new things.
and I can learn new things.
And I can adopt new habits.
I can adopt new habits.
It's safe for me to open my mail.
It's safe for me to open my mail.
It's safe for me to open emails.
It's safe for me to open emails.
It's safe for me to look at my bank account
It's safe for me to look at my accounts.
because there are all sorts of other possibilities.
There are all sorts of other possibilities.
I could allow positive possibilities.
I can allow for positive possibilities.
I could allow for new experiences,
I can allow for new experiences,
to create bits of proof for myself
to create bits of proof
that I can handle this
that I can handle this.
because I welcome all positive changes too.
Because I welcome all positive changes too.
And I welcome positive or neutral surprises.
I welcome positive and neutral surprises.
I'm allowing myself to have that possibility.
I'm allowing myself to have that possibility.
I'm giving myself permission to be curious from now on.
I'm giving myself permission to be curious from now on.
Giving myself the possibility of having positive surprises.
Leaving the possibility for positive surprises.
So I'm changing my mindset
So I'm changing my mindset.
and I'm allowing growth.
I'm allowing growth.
I'm allowing changes.
I'm allowing changes.
I'm letting go of the fear,
Letting go of the fear.
letting go of the anxiety,
Letting go of the anxiety.
choosing to look at my bank account with calm and peaceful feelings.
I'm choosing to look at my bank account with calm and peaceful feeling.
Choosing to open my mail with calm and peaceful feelings.
choosing to open my mouth with calm and peaceful feelings.
I'm allowing myself to be calm.
I'm allowing myself to be calm.
I believe that I can handle it.
I believe that I can handle it.
I believe that I can manage everything
I believe that I can manage everything
because I'm smart
because I'm smart.
and I'm competent
I'm competent.
and I'm learning awesome new habits.
And I'm learning awesome new habits.
And I believe that abundance is a possibility for me.
I do believe abundance is a possibility for me.
I'm allowing new positive changes
I'm allowing for new positive changes.
because I could handle it.
I can handle it.
And I deserve more money.
I deserve more money.
I deserve financial abundance.
I deserve financial abundance.
I deserve new habits and positive change.
I deserve new habits and positive change.
I love that idea.
And I love that idea.
I love that for me.
I love that for me.
I would love if that were true every day.
And I would love if that were true every day.
So I'm allowing more positive change in my life.
I'm allowing more positive change in my life.
I'm allowing new opportunities.
And I'm allowing new opportunities.
I'm allowing new people who could help me.
I'm allowing new people that could help me.
I'm allowing new ideas that could serve me.
I'm allowing new ideas that can serve me.
I'm allowing new behaviors that would help me more.
I'm allowing new behaviors that will help me more.
It's safe to change this mindset.
It's safe to change this mindset.
I don't need to avoid everything.
I don't need to avoid anything.
I love the idea of positive change.
And I love the idea of positive change.
I love the idea of new possibilities.
I love the idea of new possibilities.
I love the idea of feeling strong and empowered.
And I love the idea of feeling strong and empowered.
I love the idea of feeling motivated and curious,
I love the idea of feeling motivated and curious,
feeling empowered and strong,
feeling empowered and strong,
and believing in myself.
and believing in myself.
I'm allowing positive things.
I am allowing positive things.
I'm allowing positive change.
I'm allowing positive change.
I'm believing in myself,
I'm believing in myself.
and I'm allowing abundance mindset
I'm allowing an abundant mindset
because I could handle it.
because I can handle it.
Because things can be neutral or positive too.
Things could be neutral and positive too.
I don't need to create scenarios for myself.
Don't need to create scenarios for myself
Because I love the idea of change.
because I love the idea of change.
And I love the idea of more money.
I love the idea of more money.
I love the idea of creating more money.
I love the idea of creating more.
And I love the idea of more money coming to me.
And I love the idea of more money coming to me.
And information is freedom for me.
Information is freedom for me.
And I have to be willing to welcome it.
I have to be willing to welcome it.
Because there could be positive and neutral things too.
There can be positive and neutral things too.
And I love the idea of positive change.
I love the idea of positive change.
And I'm ready to have more of it
I'm ready to have more of it
without fear or panic,
without fear or panic,
with an open mind
with an open mind
and belief in myself.
and belief in myself.
Because I deeply and completely
Because I deeply and completely
love, honor, and accept myself.
love, honor, and accept myself.
Good. Deep breath in and out. How did that feel?
Um, there's definitely such a calm now. So the number would be like a 2 or a 3.
Mhm.
Opening the possibility for information being neutral and even empowering was really helpful.
Oh, good. I feel like that's one that could be done like a lot of times, just to kind of keep getting
Yeah,
it, getting rid of the fear and anxiety and allowing the idea of curiosity and possibility instead to create this like excitement, like, okay, what if I could, you know?
yeah.
All right. Thank you so much, Rhiannon, and I will see you next time.
Thank you.